Okay, just to get a confirmation, I am clearly audible and my screen is visible, correct? Yeah, can I start? Okay, guys, fine. Okay, just to give a brief and a refresher for what all things we have learned, I'll just stop this part. Okay. Yeah. Now, we'll just take 5 minutes to refresh what all things we have learned in the past chapters, okay, in the past sessions, then we will move forward. Because today is an interesting topic. We'll be working on that if else loops, conditional operators, switch cases, and that will be your start of your programming things, where you will be understanding your logic and how to build up them. Okay, but before that, let us just try to solve few questions from the previous chapters, like string concatenation, characters, and all these things. Okay, so let us see that we have a string value hello is there, we have a character a is there, int value we have couple of, okay, or I'll just take a double instead of int, because it will clear all your doubts even if you have. Fine, this is four things I have taken. Now, in the assignments I have given, what two questions are there, that if you have a character value a, what will be the output if you want to print it character or ch plus plus. Hmm? Most of the people have actually given wrong answer. In this case they have given what, they have given 65. Hmm? Why is that so? Or even if possibly if it is a there, then also they have given a wrong answer. Just check this out. What should be the response if I am printing this only character and I am saying it to do a post increment? Okay, let us see. I've just put a line here. Okay, yeah, can you see this? You are getting a capital A only. Okay, some people have actually given some, I think it was even if it is a small a, let me just try to rerun it and see. Yeah, now see this, what people have given the answer, they have given some 65, some 97. Okay, but see why you are giving that answer. Try to understand, if I am only printing the character value directly, okay, without any addition, subtraction, or any operators with any of the integer values, it will just directly pay the character element. Fine, see, if you just want to, I'll just tell you the difference also. Let's see, if I'm just printing ch also, see what it's taking, just a ch a, correct, it is taking a. Now if I am doing a post increment of the ch means a character, so you might be thinking that you might get b, but no. Why you are getting a? Because that ch has been assigned first, because of the you know uh, Java is a left sided language, we have to start from the left. So ch is assigned to println first. So what value of ch is a, it will be printing first, then it will be post incremented. Okay, now see, if I am trying to print this ch value again, just a second. Okay, if I'm trying to print now ch value again, okay, can you tell the answer right now? Hmm? See, it will be B. Why? Because here the ch value was assigned, which was initially A, to println. It got printed on the console in this term A. After printing, this ch was incremented by 1. The character value was incremented by 1 to what? B. And when you print in the next line, what is the final value? It is B. So now B is printed here. Okay, I hope the thing is clear now. Now, just see one more case. Okay, I'll just put it here. See one more case, guys. Now, these plus operators are now, okay, sorry, why it's happening. Okay, see, if these plus operators are put in front, what is this called? It is called the pre-increment one. Now, see the difference, guys. What will you get? Neither 97 nor 65 nor A, C. You will now be getting B. Okay, try to see after this line. I've just printed this line just to verify it, clarify it. We are getting B. Why? Because now here, since it is a pre-increment, so the ch will be incremented by 1, and then it will be given to where? Println, for printing purpose. Fine, that's the difference of pre-increment, post-increment, and in your character values. Now let us just try to do what, I'll just try to print the entire thing. If I'm saying, guys, tell me the answer of this thing, ch plus what, a plus s plus b, what should be the answer in this case? Just forget about the first one. Fine, let us just try to see what should be the answer of this case now. Hmm? Tell me, ch is what? a character. But okay, first I'll just make you the console run, then I'll explain you. Hopefully, if some people have answered it correctly or they have, you know, known this. See this, what's happening now? What is the value of ch here? Hmm? It is 97, correct? The numeric value, or what we call as ASCII character of small a, is what? 97. I told you, if character value is being added to any integer, what a is integer, or any double value or any numeric value, then ch will be taken as what? It will be taken as a numeric only. So what happened here? 97 plus 11, what will it will give you? 108. Now whole thing will be what? Concatenating or addition. Since s is the string, so whole thing will get concatenated with what? Hello. And then whole thing will become in a string and will be concatenated with what? 13.66. Hence what you are getting? It is 97 plus 11, 108, hello, and 13.66. Correct? Okay. This was the whole thing that we have discussed in a couple of sessions. Now, just one more case. See this. Now, okay, we have a character, and yes, now see this. I'll do in this way. I'll just put S now here. Okay, just try to tell me now correctly or just visualize it. What should be the answer in this case? Now, CH is what? A character or a numeric number? See this. This plus sign is adding or concatenating with what? S. S is a string. CH is what? A character. Can a string and character be added in numbers? No. That means it should be printed as something what? A, then concatenated with hello. And now this will become whole string. It will then be concatenated with what? A. That is 11. Okay. It's not something like this. 11 plus 13.66 will work now. See the difference now. You will be getting something like, if I'm not wrong, a hello and 11 and 13.66. This should be your answer, guys. Now see this. If I'm correct, this should be this answer. See, can you see this? A hello 11 and 13.66. Understood the case now? Okay. So when you have an when understand this, when your character value is getting added, or you have a plus sign with character value with your any integer, whether it is a double, float, or it is your some numeric, whatever it is there, then only this character value will be taken the ASCII value. Apart from that, the same thing works for your string. If you have any string value that is getting added with any numerical value, it will be a case of concatenation, not a case of addition. Okay. I hope now things are clear. Fine. You all have done the assignments. It was good, nearly fine. But few more concepts that I want to discuss. So these were the things. Okay. So guys, just try to practice all these things. See, you can play with these Java anytime, anywhere you want. Whether you are working in any company, you just download Eclipse at your end. Okay. Practice this few of the examples. Believe me, these are going to help you out a lot in your automation frameworks, or when you are sitting in front of an interview in terms of your output based questions or some Java code writing. All these things are going to help you a lot. Okay. I hope things are clear now. Fine. Now let's move on to our today's topic. What is that? We will be working on your if else concepts. Cool. I'll just have a public method because okay. So the I hope you know this if else if switch cases. People might be knowing a small thing how to write a code, but even if people don't know the concept, why we write the if block, where we put the what, curly braces, where we end it, where we put the else block, let me just try to help you out in that case. So from today onwards, you will be just having a clarity why we are writing if else block. Can we write else without if? Okay, or can we write multiple if inside if? We'll be seeing today. Fine. Now let us just see if else concept. Fine. Okay. Now we'll start with this very simple small thing. I have written int a is what? 10, and I am writing int b is what? 20. Fine. Now, if you want to check a condition is matching or not, or which one is greater, what will you do? You'll just put like something a is greater than b, Or we can write something like this: B is greater than A. These are the two conditions we can check. Okay, let us just try to check with a simple what console output. Let us just try to print which one is greater. Okay, see, if I am writing it A greater than B, okay, I'm not taking the value inside, I'm just taking the variables, because now A is for what, 10, B is for what, 20. What will this give? What output will this give you? Hmm? Something 10, 20, true, false, or what? False. Why? Because you have put a condition here that you have to print whether A is greater than B. Okay, if you will printing something like this, A minus B, what will you be getting? See, you'll be getting a difference for sure, or not? You'll be getting a difference. Fine. In this similar way, this greater than, lesser than, equal to, all these are the operators for checking a particular condition in your code. Fine. I'll just write this greater than, this lesser than, and we will be working on this equal to equal to. So this equal to operator is for what? For checking whether your two elements are equal or not. What this is for checking the greater value. What this is for checking the smaller value. And mind this, this is an assignment operator, not an equal to operator in case of your Java language. Not talking about your English language, but in case of your Java language, can you see this? A single equal to, that means your 10 is assigned to A value, 20 is assigned to B value. Fine, that's an assignment operator. That's an equal to, we will be working. It's a greater than and a smaller than. Fine. I hope these are very small things, but still want to, refresh your these concepts. Okay, now what if I am writing in the same way, B is greater than A? What will you get an output here? Is B greater than A? 20 greater than A? Hmm? It is, yes, indeed, true. Okay, so this is a very small concept. Okay, but do you think we should write our code in such a way? Means in this, printing a console whether this is true or false? No. What we should do? What if I am saying that, Revti, I want to check the condition, okay, for both things, whether A is greater than B, and I want to check it for B is greater than A also. How will you do that? So for that case, in simple English terms, we say what if. Okay. So if is a block where we actually put a condition that if this condition is matched, okay, move forward, else do this. Now see this, how this will work. Just writing a smaller code, starting with a smaller thing, then we'll be moving on to the bigger concepts. Can you see this? I have written a condition, similar condition like this, that if your A is greater than B, then what will you do? You just need to write what you have to do in this curly braces. See, I'm double clicking it. This curly braces is starting from here. It is ending here. So this is saying if your A is greater than B, then what should I do? Let it be like, I'll print A is greater than what, B, correct? Okay. Now, see, I have written any else? No. Let it be like this. Let I am writing first if condition only. Okay, checking one condition whether if A is greater than B or not. Now see. Can you see this? Okay, I'll just comment this out first. Then you'll be able to understand more clearly. Now, can you see this? Anything coming on the console output? Hmm? Nothing coming. Why? Because see this. Your condition did not match here. You are getting a false. Okay, that means if this condition failed, na, where you have to go? You have to go to this block. Else. Can you see this? This else also starts with what? A curly braces and ends with a curly braces. Now, if I am just writing B is greater than A. Now, can you see this? I have written two conditions with this single one. How? I'm saying if you have to check if A is greater than B, then try to print this thing. Else, if A is not greater than B, then try to print this case. Now, let us see if this work or not. No. Can you see this? B is greater than A, directly printing a value. Hmm? So that's how you have to write a if else block. Means both conditions matched. Okay. Either of the condition becomes true, and in that case, one of your block got executed. Now, what if I am saying, guys, I have to check a condition that Prashant, please check this. If I have to check B is greater than A, then what will happen? If this condition is true, okay, then where the block will go? Which block will be executed? This one. And this block will be what? Skipped. Only this block will get executed because your condition matched in if case. Now let us see whether what will happen if your B is greater than A. It directly printed. Okay, just a second. I have sorry, it's my mistake. Yeah, can you see this now? So what happens if B is greater than A? Then what will happen? It will print as B greater than A. Let me just try to run it. Can you see this? So this on this basis, with the help of your variable assignments, you can actually check two conditions with the help of your one. Okay, but just understand one thing, two things. Okay, first of all is what? That you should always have an else block with your if block. I told you the case that if your else is not there, then no output will be printed in case your condition fails. Second thing, guys, understand that you have to have some Boolean condition inside a if block. You cannot what? You cannot just write something like this 10, not 10, yeah. You cannot something write any value except your Boolean. See what it is saying. Cannot convert into Boolean. So every time, remember it, you have to set some condition. Means this operator now or whatever you are putting it here, it should give something what? True or false. That's it. On the basis of that true or false, your whole code is written. Understand this thing. And that's how your logic building starts. Okay. It is saying if A is greater than B or if B is greater than A, then what will happen? It will print you B is greater than A. And if A is greater than B, then obviously it will print here. Hmm? Simple to understand. Okay. Two thing I told you. What? You can have, see, you can have a if block without any else. Okay, no worries. But what if your condition fails? Where it will go? Nowhere. That's why it is always mandatory to keep an else block with a if block. Second case, what? You always need to have a Boolean condition returning something. You cannot just have a numeric, float, your character. You cannot have anything. You cannot even have a string uh, name. I'm just writing it. You cannot. You always need to have some Boolean value. Okay. I hope I have given more emphasis on this part. You are able to understand it now. Now, let us just see some more example. That was a simple one, a simpler one. Now, what if I am writing? See this now. I told you, you just need to have only Boolean condition, either true or false. Now, what if I am writing this? Check. I am writing directly true here, and I am saying what? Print hello, and else condition. I am saying what? What? Print higher. Okay. How does this code reads? Can you tell me? It is saying, just a second. Yeah. It is saying that if your condition is true, kindly print this code. Else, if your condition is not true, then print this code. Hmm? Can you see the error here? A blunder? See this. Why these all yellow marks lines are coming? And I am hovering it onto it. What it is saying? It is saying dead code. Can you see this? Dead code. That means your code will never reach to this line. It will never reach because your condition will never fail. And why is that so? Because you have hard coded a value true here. That means whatever you want to do it, do it. Whatever condition you want to check, check. It will always give you what? Hello. It will always print you hello. It is a complete dead code. Actually, the code is not reaching here. How will you fail this condition? Do you have any chance? No. It will always become true. This is one case of a dead code. People ask, whatever things I am discussing with you guys, these are very important, all taken up from the interview concepts. Okay, that's why I'm just bringing up for you. Next part. Now, If I am writing, and if you say, Nishant, just write it false here and the condition will be checked, then okay, I write for you. Now can you see this, what it is saying, that if your condition fail, okay, then go to else block. It will never come on this if block. Then got my point, that my condition is never passing here. That means it will never come inside this block. And what it is showing now, for if block it is showing that code. Can you see this? Hmm? That's why you just need, not cannot be hard coded things inside this conditions. You should always work with variables. Now see this, in this case you have just hard coded that I am saying your, if your condition is false, then just do else part and your if condition will be entirely dead code. This is not a way to write a code. Your cases are not reaching even here, you know. That's what, how you can sort this issue, how can you resolve this part? Is there any way? Hmm? Huh, guys, is there any way? Okay, let me just try to help you out. What if I am saying that, guys, I'm not writing any hard coded value here, but I am saying that I'm taking a flag variable and I am putting false inside. Okay, I'm just putting false inside and I'm giving this flag value variable inside this. What I told you, neither you can write a string nor integer nor float double, nothing. But what is the value of flag? What type of flag is this? Means what type of variable is this? See the data type? It's a boolean. You can only have a true or false. Yes, we are giving a boolean here. Can you see this? Now the dead codes, deadlines are went. It just vanished. Why? Because you're not hard coding the value here. Whatever you are writing, it totally depends upon what will you be giving here. Getting my point? Some people will think that, Nishant, you are also hard coding a value means flag here. But that's a variable, guys, that I am putting something, a value. Okay. Earlier, what was happening? If my condition was true here, I could not change it. But what if I'm saying true or false from here? What if I'm saying my variable is getting changed here? And because of this variable only, variable value only, your condition will be checked. See, right now what it is there, it is true. That means if true, if it is true, it will reach to if condition block. It will print this. Fine. See this. Let's see this. Perfect. Now, if I'm saying, now if your flag value is false, what will happen? See this. Now it will reach to high. That's it. In earlier case, we were actually hard coding true or false directly here. That's not a correct way of writing a code. That's why what I'm saying, once you're writing automation framework, once you're writing Java code, always keep in mind to assign some variable to a particular value. Don't just directly use the value inside anything, neither in the system.out.println nor in your if else conditions, nothing, nowhere. Just keep this in mind. Fine. Okay, I have told you this thing. Uh, Fine. And your, okay. Now, one more thing, just to give you a more clarity. What if I am writing anything except your what? Uh, Anything except your Boolean value, just to, I'm just directly writing a code. Here it is. Okay, a simple code, and I'm saying a hello, hi only. But now what I'm saying, see, what if even if I want to write forcefully some value? Can you see this? It is giving me what? Cannot convert into Boolean. Now, what if I am writing 10.67, a float value? Can you see this? Cannot convert float to Boolean. That means if condition is accepting that you have to write something Boolean value for me, not any other value. Okay, we have checked float, we have checked integer. What if I want to check a character also? Let us check. Hmm? See the response. Cannot convert char to Boolean. That's why try to understand. Always write some Boolean value either. So obviously, first of all, write a Boolean value and never hard code it. Cool. I think all these examples I am able to make some sense. The dead code, not hard coding, and assigning some variable to a Boolean part. And always condition should be matched with a boolean only. Fine. Okay. This concept is also clear. Now we'll see one more example of what? A dead code. Fine. And then we'll move to our next concept. Okay. Now, what if I'm saying, and you will also agree with me, what if Nishant, I am writing this thing? See, mm, and isn't this correct, Nishant? Hmm? This is correct. My condition is means a Boolean condition is getting checked. Okay, I am not hard coding anything also. No, this is wrong. Yes, first of your case is correct. Your condition is getting checked. It is perfectly fine. That what if your 10 is greater than 5? This is true. Correct. You have written 10 is greater than 5. Perfect. But guys, tell me one thing. Whether this condition can become fail anytime. This is, in the mathematical terms, it's globally accepted. Can 10 can become anytime smaller than 5? Then why it will reach to you your this code? Never. It will never reach to your else condition. That's why it is showing what? That your dead code. It will always be hold true. And that's why this will always print. It will never reach to your else block. Hmm? When it can reach to your else block, see, it can reach to your else block in this way. But is this correct? No. In this way, it will never reach to your if block. It will just means in this way, it will just print your this thing. Fine. Okay. And it will never reach to this block. So guys, try to maintain what? Two things, variables, no hard coding, no integer float, nothing. It should be something like this. Now, in this case, 5 is greater than 10. Is this true? Never. It can never be true. That's why it can never reach to your if code. It will always print higher for you. See. In earlier case, what was happening? It is always going to print hello for you. Fine. That's what. Now, three things we remember, and then we'll move to the next topic. First is what? Never hard code any value. Okay. In your if else loop, never use what? Your integers, your characters, strings, nothing in your if else loops to check the condition. Third, always use the boolean. Some values should be written in the boolean only in the if condition, keeping in mind that you're not hard coding any boolean value and you're always taking something in the what? Variable, as we have taken here. What? Here. Perfect. Fine. Okay, I think this also makes sense for you. Okay, let us try to move to our next topic, nested if. Now if you understand till here, things will be more interesting for you guys. Okay, now let us just see nested if. What is nested if? What does this means in English term? Nested means something inside something. Okay, means one if inside the another if. Okay, that will be seeing with the very real time example. uh, you have always been in your schools and being grading system and got your marks 80, 90, 60. People have got failed also. That's fine, that's not of a concern. But let us take things from there itself. And what if I'm saying I am putting some number 90 to a number variable, and I am saying if your number is greater than equal to 90, what should you do? You should just print what? Grade A. A person is having a grade A. Now what if I'm saying, see, understand? Okay, I'll just first of all print for you guys, then we will work. What I'm done, I have put a 90 value to a number, and I am checking one of the condition that if Revti or Prashant have got above 90 or equal to 90, then in that case, print grade A for him. Let us just see, and then I'll talk about next thing. Perfect. Perfect. What if I'm saying if person have got something 80, whether this condition will hold true? No, nothing will happen, because you have just only one condition. If 80 is greater than equal to 90, what will happen? No, this is not true. Your 80 is less than 90. Where will the cursor go? Where will the loop go? Nowhere. It will just got broken down because you have not put any else condition. Okay, that's fine. Now, what if I am saying, and let it be 90 for now. And if I am saying that after getting 90, I want to check one more condition, that if your number is greater than or equal to 95 now. So in that case, what should you do? You should print uh, you got a scholarship. Correct? Fine. This is what? This is a nested if. You are putting another if inside single if. Can you see the arrow? Your this curly braces. I am double clicking on this thing. This curly braces start from 69th line, ending on 78th line. But this is smaller if your another if is starting from where? 74th line, ending at 76th line. Perfect. Now, just get this. This is your outer if, and I told you that you should always have a else condition. So for this if, let me put a condition that if your grade is not 90 or not greater than 90, in that case you just write and print grade B. Perfect. Can we test it? Let us just test it with few numbers. I am giving 90. Since now number is equal to 90, okay, one of the condition is meeting, it just went inside and it printed me what? Grade A. That's it. Fine. No else, because why? My number is 90. Now let us check it with 96 number. What will happen now? First of all, 96 is greater than 90. Perfect. It will come inside the loop. It will print this line that you have got grade A. Now it will check another condition. What? That your 96 number is greater than 95 also. That means you are going to get a scholarship now. Let us check this. You got grade A. Fine, because of this one. It got printed and then you got a scholarship because of what? 96. What if my number is 95? In that case also. Why? Because your number greater than or equal to. That this signs means greater than equal to, and this signs means lesser than equal to. Okay. Now if my number is 95, what will happen? Same thing. I got a grade A and I got a scholarship. Perfect. Now, what if in your case you got a number 94, guys? This condition is matching perfectly fine. Your number 94 is greater than 90. You will be getting a grade A. But will you be getting a scholarship? No. After printing this thing, it will again check that 94 is greater than or equal to 95. No. Your condition will fail here. Things will come out of loop. Fine. That's it. Let's see this. Just a grade A is printed. No scholarship for you because you are 1 mark short. Now, let us see one more case. I told you, which I told you. What if I didn't even get 90? I just got 85 number. What will happen in this case? Will this if condition works? The entire if condition will fail. Why is that so? Because 85 is never greater than or equal to 90. Hence, this thing will never come inside the loop. This condition fails, and where it will go then? Else condition. Should it print grade B for you? Let us check. See. So this is the all the things of concept. How you are able to build up or write your English concepts, a logical concept, into some code form. It's not very hard, guys. It's just about you should know some syntax, and that's it. Fine. I hope you are able to get things. Okay. Now let us just put some more condition, okay, to make things more interesting, and so that you are able to get things. Fine. What if I am saying that it's good, you are getting 95, but what if you got 100% number only? See this. What I have written? I have written another if inside this if, which is present inside this if. So means in total, I have 3 ifs. If I'll double click here, this is the outer if. If I'll double click it here, this is the inner if. And if I double click it here, it is another inner if. Fine. So how will you read this code? See this. You will read in this way. If your number is greater than equal to 90, then print grade A. Then it will check a condition. If your number is even greater than your 95, if it is yes, then it will print you got a scholarship. And what if you have a 100% number? It will again check this code. What if you have a 100% number? Then you are getting a grade A++. Your grade has been increased. Fine. So this is if inside if. Fine. 3 ifs we are having. Okay. Don't worry. Don't get confused. These are not complex. It is just a logic building things what I am doing with you. Okay. Can we print this? Obviously, with 85 number, this loop will fail because this condition is not matching. This entire if will fail, and with else, it will just print grade B. Let us just see with this 85 number. Only grade B. Now, what if I'm saying again, just write 99. Okay, we'll have 2 examples, 99 and 100. 99 is greater than 90. Yes, condition holds true. It will go inside this. It will print grade A for you. Then it will again check if 99 is greater than 95 also. Yes, condition is true. You will be getting a scholarship also. Now, what if it will again check whether a number is equal to 100? No. Now your condition fails here. It will be just printed up here. Okay. Now see this guy. I have not written any sort of else loop or else block for this if block. Neither I have written any else block for this if block. Only I have written else block for what? This outer if block. Okay. Fine. So these are something you should do. You should try to practice them. Okay. Now I'll just see. First of all, yes, 99 I have printed. What should be the output in your case? It should print me grade E. Then it should print me you got a scholarship. That's it. No A++. Perfect. Grade A, you got a scholarship. Since you got 99 numbers, obviously you are not into this loop. No, you're out. Now what if I am writing? Obviously 100% is the number that is the maximum number. That's why I've written a smaller portion of code here. So now what will happen? 100. This number is greater than 90. Yes, true. It will print grade A for you. Whether it is greater than 95. Yes, this will hold true. It will again print you got a scholarship. It will again come here. We'll check. Now your number is equal to 100. Perfect. Yes, it is true. Since now this condition is also true, you will get now grade A++. See. Can you see this? First you got a grade A, then you got a scholarship because of your percentage. But since you are having 100%, you just get a grade A++. Fine. Able to understand? Able to digest? See, this is something I'm telling you very basically, okay? Because I know people might have heard of it, but never used of it. Okay. But I'll be telling you a better way to write all these code, but try to understand from where the things are being started. Okay. That even, regardless of writing this if condition so long, we can short it down also. I'll just tell you different ways. Okay. Now, let us just try to check with other numbers because we have to add some what else block also, guys. Now, we have to add. Now, what if I'm saying, if your number is not equal to if number is not greater than equal to 90, okay, then what? Let us just write you're not eligible for a scholarship, and we will be having some code inside this also. It is saying you are not because we have not written anything like this. If your number is less, then you're not getting any scholarship. Okay. Now what will happen in the else block? If your number is either around 80, okay, we'll see this. Okay, then it will come inside the else loop and it will print what? You're not eligible for a scholarship. Let us just see. Perfect. It is coming it here. Now, what if I'm saying what? Let us put some another condition. If your number is less than equal to 80. Okay. What we'll do? Then we will write you just got a grade B. Fine. Just try to understand. Your nested if conditions, I have done multiple if inside if. Now let us just close this out. Now let us just write what? A nested if inside a else also. Okay? What I have written? I have written a number, what, 80. Let us just try to increase it to 81 and we will see what. You're not eligible for a scholarship, obviously, because the number is greater than no. This condition is false. Hence, it will come inside else. And what will you get? You are not eligible for a scholarship. Then again, it will check whether your 81 number is less than 80. No, it is not less than 80. It is greater than 80. Fine. Now, let us just see if my number is exactly 80. Can you see this? You're not eligible for a scholarship and you are getting a grade B. Why? Because obviously this condition does not match. So entire if fails. Now it comes the else block. Okay, in else block, what happens? First line will be printed. Obviously, first line will be printed. Okay. Then it checked whether a number is equal to or lesser than 80. Yes, equal to is there. My number is equal to 80. That's why I got a grade B also. Okay. Now, what if I am saying, guys, what if your number is now less than or equal to 60? Are you expecting yourself to be grade B? No. Put him inside grade C category. Hmm? What if, again, your number is less than or equal to 33? Hmm? Tell me whether you are regarding the grade C category. No, you are directly fail. Hmm? Can you see this? What we are doing it here? We are writing multiple if inside a else block. Okay. This is also an example of nested if inside else. Okay. This is an example of nested if inside if. Fine. Now, let us just test with few of the cases. I tested the entire if block perfectly fine. I tested with the number 80. I got what? I got you're not eligible for a scholarship. I got what? A grade B. But what if my number lies less than 60 also or 59? Obviously, this else if block won't come into picture because your condition fails. It will directly jump to else. It will see your number is 59. Then you're not eligible for a scholarship. Okay. 59 is lesser than 80. Yes. First of all, you got a grade B. Fine. Then it will again check whether 59 is even smaller than 60. Yes. Now you got a grade C. That you have got a 59 number. So you are into that grade C category. Let us just try to run it. See, first of all, you're not eligible for a scholarship. Firstly, you got grade B. Then we checked another thing that you are the grade C category. Fine. Perfectly fine. Hmm? So these are the things that you can write multiple lines of code in such a way. But just try to remember what are the syntax. Okay. And we have to keep always a Boolean condition inside it. Okay. Hopefully you're able to understand things. Hmm? Yes or not? Okay, let me just try to test it with what? 33 also. You just passed or what? No, passing, let us keep at 34. And what if I am saying 33 you got? Obviously, your if block fails, your entire if condition fails. It just reach to else. In else, what it does? That you are not eligible for a scholarship since you have a 33 number. Then it check 33 number is less than equal to 80. Yes, it is less than. You got a grade B. Whether you Then it will again check whether a number is less than 60. Yes, it is less than 60. You got a grade C. And finally, are you even crossing 33? No, my number are exactly 33 only, guys. So what it is done? It just failed it. Hmm? Can we see this? See, you're not, first of all, eligible for a scholarship. Firstly, I got grade B, then I got grade C, and I got finally failed. Fine. Hmm? Now, one more thing. I just don't want to make this more complex. Okay. But what if I am saying just one more condition to make you understand that you should have some else condition also with every if. Right now, I have not put any else condition in this nested if, but let us put one condition that what if my number is not equal to or lesser than 80, it is above 80, and it is less than 90. I don't have any condition it here right now, correct? I don't have any condition. That what if my number is see, what if my number is 85? Can you see this? Only that's it. You're not eligible for a scholarship. Because why? Because see, understand. If my number is 85, then obviously this is condition fail. It does not enter into if condition, but it entered the else condition. And it entered else condition, what it does? It just printed this line. What about other lines? This condition fails, 85 is greater than, condition fail, it won't went inside this. But what if my number is 85, guys? In between, somewhere between, what should I do? Now see this. I am telling you this thing, no one will tell. See this. Where should you write the else block now? See, this is the if condition, the nested if condition, inner if condition. Just try to double click on it. Can you see this? It is ending 99th line. That means for this if, you have to write your else block from here. Fine. But that won't suffice my need. This is my second if. Double click on it. This is 100th line ending. I have to write, if I have to write some else condition for this if, do it here. Now, but where I have to write my else condition? I have to write because of this. What if my number is not less than 80, it is above 80? Double click on it. Where my if condition is ending? Here. That means I have to write my else condition for 85 or number greater than 85 here. What should I write it here, guys? Something, anything like this. That's up to you. That you just got 50% scholarship. That's it. Fine. Now understand. This else condition is for what? With this one. Fine. That if your number is not equal to or less than 80, it is above 80. What will you get in all those cases? You will be getting that, first of all, you are not eligible for a scholarship, or you are, what should I write? Not eligible. What you are less eligible for a scholarship. Okay. And how much it is eligibility? That you are only getting 50%. Can we test this? See, let us test this. I have just written 80, 85% marks I have got. Okay. In 85, obviously this condition fails. The entire block fails. It won't go inside the if condition because obviously my number is what? Less than 90. It will go inside the else block. It will first print this. Then it will check the condition. What is the number? I have got 85. Is 85 less than 80? No, it is greater than 80. Then where it will go? It will go inside its else block. This. What is the number? I have got 85. Good. You will get a 50% scholarship. Fine. Perfectly fine. So this is what? This is your nested if, inside if, nested if, inside else. Okay. That means you can have multiple if else block inside a single if inside this also. And you can have multiple if else block inside this also. It all matters about how logically you are trying to, get the things. Simple program. Okay. But why it is becoming so lengthy, why it becomes so complex? Because of so much conditions you are putting into it. Okay. And that's how a good programmer should work on. Fine. No one is born, a born programmer from mother's womb, correct? Everyone has to learn some logic to get some logic. Some people, just learn it by heart, but some people practice. So I just want you to, practice more and more so that you can just understand the logic as soon as possible. Okay, fine, cool. Now, this was a if else block. What if I'm saying this is good? If you know this thing, it is good, but there are other ways of writing things also. I'll just, this is one of the way which I have written your nested if else block inside the if and nested if else block inside else. Perfect. Now, what if I'm saying some people write a worst way of coding? Let us see what it is. I'll just take a real-time example from automation only. Probably some of you might have not worked on automation, but what happens? I have to test my automation script on different browsers. It is Chrome, it is Opera, Edge browser, IE, obviously it is obsolete now. Then I have what? Mozilla Firefox. Multiple other items are there. Okay, in terms of a browser. What happens in this case? I am just taking that single browser value with a variable name as browser inside what? I'm just writing Chrome. Perfect. Where I have to put the Chrome? It's a string value. I have to put inside the string data type. I cannot put inside the int or character. Perfect. Okay. Now, what I told you. See this. If you have to, if you have to compare what? Two numeric numbers, then use what? Double equal to sign. Fine. But what if you will ask me, Nishant, what if I have to compare string values, your character values, your what? Your English written values. For string values, we always use what? Dot equals. Just learn it because we are going to use it a lot. And I'll tell you from where we are getting this equals method and multiple other thing in the advanced chapter of string, but try to just memorize it. What? For all the numeric type values, we have to use comparison like double equal. Okay? And for string values, we have to use this thing. Okay? Dot equals method. Perfect. Okay. Same thing. What I'm writing a if condition that what if your browser, I say that if your Prashant, your browser is Chrome, then launch your entire script, automation script on Chrome. And what if I'm saying Revti that your browser is Opera, launch it in Opera. Okay. Right. Let us just write that code in the similar lines. What will I write? If your browser, which I'm getting from above, dot equals what? What? I'm writing it here. What should you do? Oh, just went. Yeah. If your browser dot equals means your browser, I'm taking it from here. If Chrome dot equals Chrome, okay, what should you do? You should launch your script in where? In Chrome browser. Okay. What people do now? See, people write in this way. What if my browser is now what? I'll just copy it paste. I don't want to spend much time. Okay. What if? What if? Okay, fine. Now I have written 4 browsers. I just want to compare 4 browsers. I have just given my right now browser is Chrome, but if what if my browser becomes Edge? What if my browser becomes Firefox? What if my browser becomes what? Safari also? Okay, cool. I'll just use a Safari here. Launch it on Safari browser. Launch it on Firefox browser. Launch it on Edge browser. Cool. Now, this is a real-time example of an automation, guys, that I'm taking. I'll be actually launching all the scripts and working on automation in the automation chapters. But for now, just I'm printing it on the console to make you understand things. Okay? I am getting some Chrome browser that I got a requirement from my manager or test lead that Revti or Prashant, you have to just test it on where? Huh? You have to test it on Chrome. So what will you do? You just write an if condition that if your browser dot equals Chrome, then what you have to do? Launch your entire script in the Chrome browser. Then people will say sometimes, what if your browser is Edge? What will do? If browser dot equals Edge, then what will you do? Launch it on the Edge browser. Fine. I've written all the conditions with the if. Huh? Is that a correct code? Okay. I just forgot to write else. Perfect. This is one of the bug inside this code. So let us just write else also. Okay. What else I am writing? If your browser name is incorrect, so I'm just passing, please pass correct browser. Perfect. Let us just try to test this code. Then we will do some optimization and manipulation to it. Okay. How? Okay. I just say right now your browser is Edge. What this script will do, it will check what? First, it will check this if condition, whether your browser is Chrome. It will fail. No, my browser is not Chrome. Then it will again go to this if condition. to check whether your browser is edge. And as soon as it becomes equal that yes, my browser is edge only, what it will do? It will just print this line, means it will launch all the applications on edge browser. Whether it will move to next if? No. Condition satisfied here. Done. Hmm? No. See this in this case. Since I have written if everywhere, so what it will do, it will start from the starting. Okay? It will check first this if condition. Okay? I don't have any else. Try to remember this. Since I'm not having any else, what it will do, it will keep on checking the if conditions, every if condition, until and unless it what? It reaches some else condition. First of all, check whether your browser is Chrome. No. If it is not there, condition fail. Whether your browser is Edge. Yes, my browser is Edge. Condition satisfied. It will print this line. Then it will check again. Whether your browser is Firefox. No. Condition fail. Whether your browser is Safari. No. Condition fail. Now, if your condition fails, that means you come to else loop. And what? Print this also. Now, can you see this? I'm just running it on the console. Can you see a bug in this code? A defect? What? That you have passed the correct browser Edge. It is launching the scripts on browser Edge also. Why come this line is printing, guys? Huh? Please pass the correct browser. I'm passing corrected only. What is an issue? The issue is that you have written a code, very bad. This is not the way of writing a code. You have put multiple if conditions without any else block, and there is only one else block, which is pertaining to what? This if. See, double click if the else belongs to this if condition. Okay? You should never use this code. This is the worst way of writing a code. That all the if conditions, single else, no. Either you write every else for if condition, okay? Do it in a nested if, or if you can't do, just follow the optimization approach, what I am trying to do. Never do this thing. If. Okay. Fine. Let us just try to optimize this code. Okay. How? How, guys? Okay. See this thing. I have told you what you can write if condition inside if, that is a nested if. You can write if else block inside else, that is also nested if else condition. Perfect. Fine. I told you another way of writing a code, that people write it in this way, if, and all these things. But what if I am saying, guys, that instead of using if, use what? You use, just a second, else if. What is else if? The English term says that if your condition, if your this condition is not getting satisfied, now check with another then. Not something like this, that this condition is also satisfied, again you are checking part. No, else if means only check only check if your condition first is not getting satisfied. Else if, okay, come to this block only when your first condition or your previous condition failed. Fine. Can I just correct this code now? Just write else space if, and same thing, everything remains same. Okay? Else if everything remains same, else if everything remains same, and this is the final else block. You should always write a final else block. Okay? Now, first I'll just write a test on your code. Okay, whatever I have written, same thing. I'll just relaunch it. Can you see the bug has gone? I'm not getting now this. Please pass the correct browser error. No, nothing is there. It means my browser is correct. Okay, and I have launched my script inside the Edge browser also. How come? See the difference now. See, your manager given you a browser name Edge. What it does? You just pass it inside the string. What you do? First of all, it obviously come to this if block. Okay, it's checked that your browser is not matching the Edge. Condition failed. Then it comes to your second block. That else if, can you check your browser is equal to Edge? Yes, my browser equal to Edge. Condition satisfied. I am printing this line. The loop ended. It never went to the third loop now. It never checked that third condition because it already got the condition successful. It will only come on this third loop when your this condition also failed. Okay. Now see this. If I am saying I don't have any condition successful matching with edge, I have just written what? I have written opera here, and I have also opera. And what if I am checking with edge only? Now can you see? First, it will check whether your first block edge is matching with Chrome. No, not matching. It failed. Else if whether your edge is matching with Opera. No, my edge is not matching with Opera. Fail. Come to third. Edge is matching with Firefox. No, fail. Come to four. Edge is matching with your Safari. No, it is not matching. Then where should it go? It should go to the final else block. That none of the condition matched, none of the if, none of the else matched. What should I do, yaar? I should directly go to this thing that my browser is not correct even. Perfect. Hence, first of all, this is a perfect way to write a code. If else if, use if else if along with else. That means what you are going to use perfect way to write what I use conditions is what if else if and then last else block. Perfect. Huh? This is a very good way. You should always follow this approach. Always means we'll be seeing all these approaches in your automation framework also in multiple code writing also. I hope I am much more clear to you. Fine. I have tested the negative scenario also, positive scenario also. Okay. Now, there is also one issue in this code. What? See this. If I'm just writing Safari here, can you find Safari where Chrome, Opera, Firefox, Safari? I got Safari at the second end, second last. Okay. How the code will run? Can you check this? First of all, I'll just test it. It is going to run successful for me. Yes. No pass the success browser. Nothing is there. It worked fine. Script launched on the Safari browser. Perfect. But there is an defect or a bug in terms of your memory management. How? See this. See this. Execution time also. I pass Safari browser that my manager wants my code to be executed on where Safari. But what this loop will do, first of all, it will check this if condition. It is not directly reaching to the Safari. No, it is checking all the above conditions. That whether your browser is equal to Chrome. No, condition fail. Comes to else if whether your browser is equal to Opera. No, condition fail. Whether your browser now is equal to Firefox. No. So why to check all these entire code just to come here? Huh? That's why it is obviously a good approach to write the code in this way, but to optimize it more further, what we have, we use the switch cases. If you know, you know. Correct? For those who don't, that's fine. I'll try to explain you what is switch case now. You understand the issue, error here, what I'm trying to explain? That just for reaching it is Safari, na, just for reaching is this 133 line, it is passing all these checks. Why I don't want? If you are able to see Safari, why not to come directly here and launch my scripts? Huh? Let us see another optimization way, more optimized solution to it is what? Switch case, guys. Hmm? Switch case is really important. You'll just love it. I'll try to explain you. It has multiple real-time use cases. Obviously, I cannot explain everything to you today. We'll be having a couple of sessions or at least one more sessions for the switch cases only. Okay, to explain you multiple real-time examples, but try to optimize this above code whatever we have written here. Okay. Now, what is the syntax of a switch case? Everything remains same. Still, my string browser is what? Safari. Okay, I have passed something. Okay, let us just try to optimize this code. What is the optimization necessary? That I don't want if my browser is Safari to check all the condition of above. I don't want this thing. No, I just only want if Safari is there, do launch my scripts on Safari. That's it. Work done. See this. What is the way to write a switch statement? Nothing has to be done. First of all, you have already taken a string browser. It will remain same. Now, just code syntax changes. What? You have to write switch switch, then control space. Do it and choose the second one, switch case statement. I'll do it again for you. Write switch, small letters, control plus space. Control plus space, then choose the second case, switch case statement. Enter it. Huh? Fine. This is a syntax. Don't worry. Don't be scared. Let us just try to decode this. What it is. What is the key and value it is expecting from us? Huh? What is the key? Key is what? Nothing. It is just the browser. That on what basis you want to check your code? Browser. And browser value I've already passed above. Oh, sorry. So browser. Fine. It took the browser from above. Whatever we are value just giving it here. Okay. Opera, Safari, whatever we are giving, it will be just directly picked inside here. What is value? Same thing that we passed it here. That if your browser dot equals Safari, Opera, Chrome, launch it. Same thing I have to do in this way. Like if your browser is Chrome, then what? I'll just take the code from here only. Don't want to write it again. Okay. Chrome. I'll just copy and paste for all those cases. Okay. 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 Now, few things. First of all, the issue of an invalid syntax is what? You cannot have the multiple duplicate cases. You should always write cases in the distinct format. Means even if I'm writing chromes here, it will work. But you can never have two string values same. Okay? Your value should always be different. I am writing one case of Chrome. I am writing another case of an Edge. I am writing another case of an what? Safari. I am writing another case of what? Firefox. 4 cases are fine for me. Fine. And I am writing just Firefox, Safari, and Edge. Perfect. Okay. This is a default case. What? Similar, else condition. Everything remains similar. Okay. Logic and all, it will remain similar. The only thing that changes is what? Syntax. But in this case, we will do a huge optimization. See, guys, in what way? You are getting browser value as what? Can we see this above case? I am getting Safari. Okay. Safari I am getting. Perfect. Now, what will happen in this case, guys? This Safari will be passed to this browser. Okay. Switch on this compile time only. This switch will decide that on which case to go. It's not something like this that it will first go Chrome, it will first check Edge, it will first check Safari. No, it will directly jump to this 154 line after checking this. Yes, that you have got something like Safari. Fine. Why to check these cases? If you having a key and you having a value matching, then obviously it is Safari, and launch all your scripts on the Safari browser. That's it. That's the end. No next step, no default, nothing will be there because we have provided a break. Okay. Break means simple thing, break it. Fine. Do your work, break it. I don't want it to go to next further. Perfect. Easy. Okay, let us just see. So this is very simple case. Nothing we have to do. We have to write a switch case. Okay. Same thing. The browser value will be passed from the variable that we have given. This is the key for you. And for all the keys, you have written multiple cases. You have written multiple Edge, Firefox, whatever you want to do it. Let us just check one more negative case in which I am giving what? Okay, let us just keep your this value there itself. Otherwise, okay, what I'll do, just a second, guys. Let us just take Control C. Otherwise, this case will become, I am writing browser 2, and similar thing I have to give browser 2 here. Okay, perfect, fine, same thing. I don't want to just shuffle above and down. So browser 2 is the key. What is the value of that browser 2? Obviously it's Safari. And where is the Safari? It's on the 54th line, 154th line. What will happen? Script will be launched on Safari browser. Now what will happen? None of the keys matching with my what? Your value. I have just written Opera that my manager has given to write and launch my scripts on Opera. Let us see will this work or not. Where it will go, guys? Uh, just a second. I have provided something. Just a second. Browser to Opera. Launch scripts. Just a second. I've written somewhere. Edge is a Chrome, Edge, Safari, Firefox, default, and break. Okay, I don't know why it's printing. Probably from the above case. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Shit. Just a second. I have to. You know what? Okay. What I'll do, just to distinguish it, guys. I'll just use this something. Otherwise, you'll getting mad for this. Okay. So I'm just printing some star pattern. So to distinguish this line, now, yes, what I am writing, Opera. My manager told that Nishan, do it on Opera. Now, see after this line, what it is printing. Please pass the correct browser. That your browser is not correct. Neither of the case is matching with the value. Nor Chrome, nor Edge, nor Safari, nor Firefox. Where will it go? It will go on the similar else condition. This is by default. That if nothing of the case matches, you just go to the default and print your statement, whatever it is there. Now, few more things to this part, and these are all the negative conditions, and we'll be done. What if I don't want to give any sort of default here? I don't want. I've just commented this out. What will happen now? See this. Same thing, same condition. None of my condition matches. Can you see this after this line? Nothing printed, just like a space. Why? Because this case will reach nowhere. That was the same condition I told you in the first step, that you should always have an else. In the similar way, you should always have a default. Fine. That if none of the condition matches, reach it here. Okay, guys. Now, one more important thing, guys. Then we'll be discussing further in the next session regarding other use cases. This is perfect. You got, first of all, what you have to write in the switch case. You should consider a key. A value should be there for every case. Okay. A default statement should be there. These are the three important things. What is the most important thing is that should never break a break statement. I'll tell you the consequence of this now. If you miss this break statement, what will happen? See, break statement, you understood why it is what I have written break, that whatever work you want to do regarding that particular case, do it and break it. I don't want to go another part. Now, see this, what will happen. I am writing that I want to launch all my scripts on Edge, and I am saying I don't have this break on where? On here. Yes. I don't want to have break here. Okay, let it be. This code will not give you compile time error. No, you cannot have a break also. That's fine. But now see the consequence. What will happen? What you have written Edge. Okay. Where should it go? On the 153rd line. Case Edge is met. What it should print? Launch script in Edge browser. Perfect. Now see the consequence. Because of this one break statement. Can you see this? Launch script in, sorry. Launch script in Edge browser and then launch script in Firefox, Safari browser also. No, this is the bug. This is an issue, that you should always have a brake statement. If you're not having a brake, obviously the car is at high speed. It won't take a brake by itself. It will reach to the next case Safari. Even if this condition is not matching, by default, it will just reach to the next case, print whatever it is written there, and then apply a brake. Now see, if I am just removing a brake from even here, it will reach to the Firefox stage. Okay, understand then. Should always have a break statement. Breaks are only applied where? In your for, while loop, and your switch cases. That's it. If you have a question, then Nishant, can I apply a break in if else if conditions? No, these are not the loops. These are the conditions. Okay, these are the loops. For while loop that I'll be discussing up next chapters later on. Okay, and your switch cases. Just remember it. Just memorize it, whatever way you want. Okay. So put a break. Always keep your car at brake, correct? Fine. Now, what I've given the Edge, only Edge, that's fine. If you have a break, perfect. I will only run my scripts on Edge. I won't go anywhere. Okay, cool. What all things we discussed in switch case then? I'll just summarize in 2 more minutes. First of all, we need to have some key. This is my key that needs to be passed inside here. Key within, because of this key only, whatever values I can expect, just put some cases. I can have multiple cases, thousands of cases, whatever you want to do it, do it. Firefox, Edge, Safari, Chrome, Opera, IE, whatever you want, do it. Okay. Make sure default statement is always there. Make sure break is always there. Okay. Fine. Make sure switch is with the smaller statements. Okay. Anything else I missed out? One more thing. Always make sure your values are never same. If I am writing Chrome, I cannot write Chrome here again. Okay. These are the things, guys. I hope that was good. Easy to understand, something complex, but digestible for today. Hmm? So based on that, guys, I'll be providing you some assignments to do. I think by tomorrow. Hmm? Do you have any questions, guys? Hello? Hello? Do you have any questions, guys?
No, Nishant, I am good.
Okay, where I'm not able to see the chat. Just a second. I hope then we are good. I'll just close it. Call and just a second. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I will just okay. I'll just take something from chat. If you have some questions. Okay, I think then guys, we are good. I'll just stop my recording, sharing, and then we'll be putting this recording inside my common chat. You can take an access, and I'll be providing the assignments by tomorrow. Fine. Thank you guys for joining this session. Let me just stop the recording.
Thank you.